DJ on the track.
Yo, what is up everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. Holy shit, my mic is very loud. I hope you like that intro previewing what we're going to be making today. I'm going to show you the exact breakdown of how I made this beat. I've been trying to upload more, so make sure you guys hit that like button and let me know if you like these videos or not. Let me know if you prefer it where I make videos on the spot or if I break down beats that I've already made. So making a Gunna type beat really starts with finding like a bell or some sort of pluck and using an 808 pattern. So this is the first sound that I came up with. So all this really is you're just following a 808 pattern and then just filling in these upper notes. So let me play this on its own. Something as simple as that. And as you can see, we're just staying in the scale, playing whatever sounds fine. So yeah, I start in the F minor scale and just kind of find whatever sounds good. If I shift this down an octave, it also could work like that. And then just adding these upper notes. So all I'm doing here is, you can see I'm playing the first note right as this first note at the bottom hits, and then filling in the gaps on that second note. So without the lower notes. And that's bouncy on its own. And there's no real theory to making this. Just start with some notes in the scale. So I'm pretty sure this is a 1, 5, 6, 4. So go based off of that. For effects, I didn't add anything to that. The next sound I added was a bell. I just basically copied that higher melody from the first sound we made to get this. And all that is the bell from Electra. There's no effects on that either. And all you want to do is you want to find something that fills in that empty space. So you could add reverb to a very dry sound, but this already came with a lot of reverb, so it worked out well. So next thing you want to do is you want to find an ARP. You know me, I love my ARPs. And all you want to do is you just want to find something that's bouncy. So I'm taking the same kind of progression that we had in the very first sound, that 1, 5, 6, 4, and then just adding something on top that kind of complements it. So alone, this is what it sounds like. And that's a song called Art Magic from the Studio Plug Ghostface sound kit in Electra. And for effects, oh baby, you know what I'm adding to this. Magic switch. So yeah, it's super simple. Let's play those 3 sounds that we have together just so you get an idea for the bounce so far. You can see there's not a lot of like empty space in here, but it's filling up that distant sound. And it's more low end and high end, so your voice fits in it a little bit better. And you know what every Gunna song has? A guitar. So I found this one-shot guitar called Grandma. I don't know what kit it's from, but this is what it sounded like stock. All I did was, again, I took those notes and just built them out a little bit. And all I'm doing is I'm just strumming this. So you basically want to take like whatever notes are in the scale and play them out. As you can see here, this note isn't in the scale. To me, it sounded better when it wasn't. This is what it sounded like if it was. Sound a little too high. Same with this one here. So mess around with like strumming and guitars and then add effects to it. Dry, this sounds like garbage. What I did was I added a reverb to it, so Valhalla, and then I added some RC20 to it to give it that kind of vinyl sound effect. With guitars, it's usually good to add some sort of RC20 or like a guitar rig to it to give it a better sound. And honestly, this doesn't sound like a normal guitar. It was called guitar in the kit, so I ran with it. Don't question it, it worked well. Next sound was some sort of key, and all I did again was just add some chords, layered chords, and this is what I came up with. It was just adding some simple chords, still following that 1, 5, 6, 4 as our root note, and then building off of that. What can I say? For effects, what I did was I took this main sound here. So I added nothing on this main channel and then added some halftime and portal on the secondary sidechain. Just to give it a little bit of, I didn't want it to overpower that main sound, but I still wanted the effects to kind of come through. So this is a great way to kind of get effects, but not at 100%. Just like that. Next up, the melody. You guys are gonna see how basic my melodies are, but this is all you really need to do is just find something that's catchy and just loop it. For effects, ping pong, free delay, preset, all hollow. Messed around with the settings, found what I liked. This is what it sounds like. And the very last thing, I didn't even use this, but it was kind of just background for kind of the outro of the song, was some sort of lead or whistle. And all I added to that was magic switch. That's pretty much the melody. The melody on this was a bunch of layers, to be honest. Stuff that really complemented and worked well with each other. Like it was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers of just melody sound. To make it sound a little more professional, you want to add more layers just so it's not so static. Then for drums are usually pretty straightforward. We have a 2-step hi-hat pattern that I use always, and then I also have a hi-hat pattern with rolls. Snare. Clap. Perk. Added an open hat in here. 808. Then with a kick. All together, the drums sound like this. And a triangle. And you can't forget the triangle. And then the last thing was just arranging it. Ignore my vocals down here. What I did to arrange this was I took a beat that I really liked, dragged it in, time stretched it, matched it to the BPM, figured out where the verse, chorus, all that stuff started, and then just built a beat based off of that. As for mixing it, wasn't really much involved. As you can see, just finding the right levels for mixing. Same with over here for my melody and my drums. No effects, producer tags there. Drum send had nothing on it. Melody send just had a cut of the lows. And then on my master isn't even enabled, but if you want to, I got 2 soft clippers, brick wall EQ to cut out the complete highs above 15,000 and anything below 14 hertz, and then a boost for wherever I want. So I could go into here if I find the snares are lacking, the hi-hats are lacking, I can just boost it in here and make it very subtle. But I don't need to. And yeah, I hope you guys like this breakdown of this Gunna type beat. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Let me know what type of video you guys want to see next. I'm PJ, I'm out, peace.